Good morning. Top of the morning to you. It's the Monday morning cup of coffee, and thank you, Kevin White, for my macho hot pink Hello Kitty coffee mug. He gifted me with this mug because he knows I am comfortable in my masculinity. Let us have a sip to start our Monday together. I hope you've had a good weekend. I just had a very active week. I've been on the road for 8 or 9 days, something like that. I played a lot in Ohio. I played Norwalk, Ohio at the Dirt Sandwich, and I was very happy to finally meet a member of the Womack family band up there. Haley is her name, great singer, and I had never actually met any of them that I knew of, but there is indeed a band called the Womack Family Band that they're named after me. I couldn't believe anybody would ever name a band after me. There's nobody in the band named Womack. That's just the name of the band, the Womack Family Band. And I've heard some of their music now, and it is boffo, and it was a pleasure playing the Dirt Sandwich in Norwalk. I played the Honky Tonk House concert in Streetsboro, Ohio, at Jay and Tammy Johnson's house. That's always a blast. Played the Beachland Ballroom Tavern in Cleveland. I played Natalie's in Worthington, Ohio, and the Court Street Grill in Pomeroy, Ohio. And a good time was had by all at all those shows. I'd like to thank everybody who came out, everybody who supported me, bought a record, bought a book, what have you. It was a good time. And the theme of this week's Monday Morning Cup of Coffee will be reuniting, and it feels so good. This coming Wednesday at the Music City Roots Show at the Loveless Cafe Barn, 8200 Tennessee Highway 100, the Biscuits are reuniting for one night. Music City Roots, as you may or may not know, is a 2-hour show that is every Wednesday night from 7 till 9 with 4 acts who each get to play, 4 songs, maybe 5 songs. This week, Jim Lauderdale will be the host. Craig Haverhurst will be conducting the interview segments. And the acts on the bill are Lily Hyatt, that's John's daughter, and she's a sweetheart. I'm thrilled to be on the bill with her. We've written some songs together, so it'll be great to see Lily again. John Oates, as in Daryl Hall and John Oates. The Bo Keys, and who am I forgetting about besides the Biscuits? That might be it. That might be the 4 of us, yes. The Biscuits formed in 1992. It was me, Will Kimbrough, Mike Grimy Grimes, and Tommy Meyer on drums. And we had a beautiful 2-year run. From 1992 to 1994, we made 1 record on John Prine's Oh Boy label, and Kentucky Boy That I Am, being on John Prine's label, was, there's no words to describe it. 2 of the best years of my life, a great band, amazing chops, a big sense of humor. After Government Cheese had broken up, I thought, well, this is over for me. I'm never going to find a band like that again. And the Biscuits was not Government Cheese. It was a different animal, but what a fun rock and roll band. And it'll be great to play with those guys again this coming Wednesday night. I don't know where we are in the set, but the Music City Roots starts at 7 p.m. and it costs $10 or $5 with a student ID. So that's Wednesday. Now, there are gigs coming up next week, not this week, but the week after, that we can talk about. I'll touch on those in a minute, but I got to tell you about another reunion that we have our ducks in a row and our I's dotted and T's crossed, and I am free now to tell you a few things. On Saturday, August 23rd, Government Cheese are playing the Mercy Lounge in Nashville, Tennessee. From September 12th through, I believe, the 20th, we are recording a new album with Brad Jones producing us at Alex the Great Studios in Nashville. On Saturday, September 27th, we are playing headliners in Louisville. Government Cheese is rising again. We just couldn't help ourselves. We couldn't keep the genie in the bottle. Everybody, it was about, I don't know, 6 months or so ago that I just called up Scott one day, Scott Willis, our lead singer, and said, what would you think about getting together and writing some Government Cheese songs sometime? And he said, well, I wouldn't mind doing that one bit. And we just circulated around the whole band who all was into the notion of doing a new Cheese record. And so everybody's really excited about it. We have, you know what Dropbox is. Everybody can have a common folder on their computer at the top of the computer screen. We have a Government Cheese folder on Dropbox that each member of the band has access to, and we all put our songs and our lyrics and our demos into that Dropbox, and we keep up with what each other are doing. And we have had a few rehearsals and a few songwriting sessions so far, much more to come. The reason for the shows that are one show before the recording sessions and one show after, they are to raise money to make the record and to mix it and master it and press it, and also to raise the money to press a new several boxes of the 2-CD anthology released in 2011, which has long been sold out. So we've put a rough budget down on paper of what money we will need to make all these things happen, and if we don't make all the money we need to make from playing 2 shows, one in Nashville, one in Louisville, then God will provide. We'll figure it out, and I can't see us being too short of the money we need anyway. So there you go, the Biscuits reuniting at the Loveless Cafe Barn this Wednesday, 7 p.m., along with Lily Hyatt, the Bo Keys, and John Oates, hosted by Jim Lauderdale, the Music City Roots show on Highway 100, behind the Loveless Cafe. Saturday, August 23rd, Government Cheese, Mercy Lounge, Nashville, Tennessee. Saturday, September 27th, headliners in Louisville, Government Cheese. Tickets for both shows go on sale this Friday. Go to their websites and get yourself tickets. The last time we played in both those towns, we had to turn people away. Headliners is 500 capacity. We sold it out. There was demand for tickets beyond that. We played the Rutledge last time in Nashville and had to turn people away. Mercy Lounge is slightly larger than the Rutledge, but don't dilly-dally, don't dawdle. Get your tickets. They go on sale this Friday. And so next week I will talk to you about shows coming up in April 22nd in Kansas City, Missouri. Me, Mark Lowry and his jazz trio, Marshall Chapman doing an opening set. Me and Marshall Chapman April 23rd at the Songbird Cafe in St. Louis. Me and Will Kimbrough as a daddy duo at Kathy Stamen's house concert in Columbia, South Carolina. That will be Saturday the 26th, I think that is. And then Sunday the 27th, me, Will, and Danielle Howell doing a Songwriters in the Round in Avondale Green, North Carolina. I'll talk more about those gigs next week as well, but just to let you know, that stuff is coming up. So spring is in the air, and when an aging rocker finds himself in spring, his thoughts turn to reunions. Rock and roll. That's the Monday morning cup of coffee for today. Lock and load. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Sip it if you got it. Don't let the bastards get you down. Rock and roll all night and pity patter all day long. God bless you. Thank you, Kevin White, for the Hello Kitty coffee cup. Government Cheese, The Biscuits, Daddy, me, Marshall Chapman, Danielle Howe, Will Kimbrough. Where can you beat entertainment like this? Have a good week.